It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. And now here's your host, Geno Jones.
Thank you, Mr. Announcer. Hey, it's showtime. What's happening, everybody? The Geno Jones Show coming to you live Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. in Chicago or Houston or New Orleans, St. Louis, Milwaukee, Minneapolis, 3:30 p.m. on the West Coast where the Los Angeles Lakers had their media day today. I'm worried about these Lakers. Or maybe out in the Pacific Northwest, Seattle or Portland, Oregon, where my firstborn, Lauren Shiana Boogie, as Daddy likes to call her, Boogie Hill Vaughn, my son-in-law, Jonathan in Brooklyn, the Bulldogs. So 3:30 p.m. Portland, the Bay Area, San Francisco, LA. 1:30 p.m. in Hawaii. You're chilling out in Maui. Lucky you. Please subscribe to the Geno Jones Show right here on the Geno Jones YouTube channel. Subscribe, share, like, and binge watch all my back episodes. Pop you some popcorn. Who needs Monday Night Football when you got the Geno Jones Show? That's right. In living color, binge watch some fire. I mean, every episode is fire, but some really fire episodes last week and the week before that and the week before that. Let me start off the show. Let me congratulate Viola Davis, the Woman King. Listen, it is an amazing movie. It is wonderful. It is based on a true story. As a matter of fact, I got a chance to listen to Viola Davis telling details about the Dahomey Kingdom, the Dahomey tribe, which is now Benin, the country of Benin in West Africa, and these amazing women. So I don't want to give away the plot for the entire movie, but these women were the women that their own society really didn't want and shunned them. And they were relegated to being warriors. And they didn't have any option. As a matter of fact, they had a couple choices. They could be a warrior or possibly be killed. So I don't want to tell you anything else about the movie. You have to see it. And yes, they do deal with the transatlantic slave trade. They deal with the issue of African kingdom and Africans who sold other Africans into slavery without giving away the entire plot. You can see there was conflict there. Let's put it this way. Africans were not selling other Africans into slavery with glee and joy all over their face and celebration. There was a lot of torn feelings. I don't want to tell you too much. I want you to see the movie yourself. But it is an amazing movie, amazing cast, and the actresses and the brother that played the king, amazing. John, I can't remember his last name. So he was the brother in the most recent Star Wars movie. It got a lot of heat because he was in the movie. But anyway, this brother is dynamic. Viola Davis and the entire cast, simply amazing. You must see The Lion King. Not just young women, not so young women, men, people of all ethnicities need to see this movie because this is history, world history. And it affects all of us. We are all, especially we as African Americans or anyone part of the African diaspora. That means Africans all over the globe, in Brazil, in Cuba, as they pronounce it, in the Caribbean, Africans in the motherland, Africa, all the African countries, in Great Britain, in Germany, in France, anywhere where you have people of African descent that have immigrated or were forcibly brought to another land, we are all connected to this movie. So I highly, highly recommend it. It is must-see viewing. You need to check it out. All right. Rihanna, I got some good news. So Riri is going to be the halftime performer at this year's, so it's going to be the 2023 Super Bowl for the 2022 season. It's going to be February 12th in Glendale, Arizona, which is a suburb of Phoenix, Arizona. They played the Super Bowl there before. They got a nice dome stadium and everything. So she is going to be the headliner the main halftime performance. And coming after Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and Mary J. Blige and Kendrick Lamar and Eminem, she's got a tough act to follow. But if anybody can handle her business, Miss Riri, Miss Fenty Beauty, who has become a billionaire, I believe, basically off of her Fenty line of clothing and other accessories. Amazing. So shout out to Sister Riri. You are handling your business, and I'm excited. I am looking forward to seeing you because I know it's going to be a crazy kind of halftime show with Rihanna doing her damn thing. Can't wait. February 12th. Super Bowl, I don't know what number it is, 56, 57, doesn't matter. She's going to be this year's Super Bowl halftime performer. How about that? You don't want to miss that. Now, in 2018, she had an opportunity to be the headline performer at that year's Super Bowl, but she's like, nah, y'all still doing Colin Kaepernick wrong. I can't mess with you. I can't fool with you. And she still got love for Cap, but Kaepernick apparently is doing good. He secured his bags, not just a bag, he secured his bags, had a brand new baby, he and Nessa, his significant other. So we want to congratulate Colin Kaepernick for doing this thing, bro. I still love to see you in the league. You still should be in the league, but hey, we're just going to keep it moving, bro. If you good, we good. I can't be any madder than you because you're the one that lost the opportunity, but I'm still holding it down for you, Cap. Still there for you, my brother. Still there for you. Now, so there are two stories here, and I'm going to share both of them because it's interesting. The one story that really should be getting more attention is not, and the story that really shouldn't be getting that much attention is getting way more attention than it really needs to. So you probably heard last Friday and now the talk, so the Boston Celtics, their head coach, your brother named Ime Udoka. He played in the NBA for a long time. He was an assistant coach in San Antonio. Coach Greg Popovich gave him his blessing. So this year, last season, he was the head coach of the Boston Celtics. I'm a Lakers fan, so you know how I feel about the Celtics. I digress. And one year, his first year as head coach, he led this team to the NBA Finals. Now, they lost to the Golden State Warriors, but still, back in January of this year, they were talking about breaking up the team and trading one of their superstars or both of them because they couldn't get along or they couldn't get along with the other teammates. And he turned that thing around and did an amazing job. Well, that wasn't the only thing the brother was doing. Apparently, he was having a relationship with an employee for the Boston Celtics. I believe she handled the travel reservations for the team, the players, the coaches, and other management. So the Boston Celtics suspended Ime Udoka for 1 year for having now this is where it's about to get a little twisted, a consensual relationship with this female employee who apparently handled the travel reservations. Now, how did they get wind of this? Well, first of all, the female employee's husband, I guess, overheard some conversations. He's got the Ring doorbell and all that and the monitor, and I guess he was monitoring the house and he heard her talking and heard more than he wanted to hear. So he found out. Then all of a sudden, the woman who was having the consensual relationship had complained to, I guess, some other people that worked for the Boston Celtics that Ime Udoka, she had received some unwanted comments, some inappropriate comments from Ime Udoka. Now, this was after they had been having a consensual relationship and after her husband got wind of this affair. So Ime Udoka suspended now. Many of you we all know Nia Long. We love Nia Long. She's an actress, Love Jones. She's been in The Best Man, this comedian, some more. They are half sisters. We love Nia Long. Everybody loves Nia Long, and she was there at the finals with their son. So Ime Udoka and Nia Long, they have a son. I believe he's 10 years old. Now, they never got married. At one time, they were engaged, but I don't know if they called the engagement off. So they were still an item, still significant other, You know, she was in LA doing her thing as an actress. He's in Boston. Now, ironically, last 2 weeks, Nia Long and their son moved to Boston. And Nia Long didn't know about this affair that her man was having until she kind of got wind, till it blew up in the media. And here's another twist. The woman that Ime Udoka was having an affair with, she handled the move and the travel reservations for Nia Long. Ooh, yikes. Woo! It's getting real messy, real messy. So for that, the coach is suspended for an entire year, so an NBA year begins July 1st. So the NBA year ends June 30th. So he is suspended for one full NBA season. He is going to be suspended with half of his pay. So his pay was cut in half. He was getting a couple $1 million. I can't remember exactly how much, $3-4 million. I'm guessing somewhere between $3 to $5 million a year. So his salary is cut in half. Now, yeah, that's salacious and juicy and, you know, having an affair and famous actress Nia Long and her, you know, famous former NBA basketball player who's now the head coach of the legendary Boston Celtics franchise. Oh no, I know that makes for good gossip. But did you know, speaking of another pro athlete, dude named good old country boy Brett Favre. They used to call him Favre. They couldn't pronounce his name when he first came into the NFL. At draft day, it said, drafted by the Atlanta Falcons, Brett Favre. It's actually pronounced Favre, F-A-V-R-E. Anyway, so he went on to have a legendary career with the Green Bay Packers. I'm from Chicago, so you know I have no love for the Packers, so no love for Brett Favre or Brett Favre. I like to just mess up his name purposely. Favre, no favor for you, Favre. So Mr. Favre, Hall of Fame quarterback, retired from Kiel, Mississippi, a little small town in Mississippi. Closet maggot, because he's a MAGA dude. You know, he's kind of tipsy. He tried to play it like he was neutral, but I found he's a MAGA. He's a MAGA dude. He's a MAGA supporter. Anyway, I digress. So Mr. Brett Favre, Mississippi native, had a conversation with the former governor of Mississippi, a guy named Phil Bryant. And so, you know, Governor, you know, my daughter plays volleyball down there at the University of Southern Mississippi. And oh, by the way, Governor, you are an alumni of the University of Southern Mississippi. And you know, I really think that a brand new facility, a brand new volleyball stadium for the girls would be nice. And we would put your name, yes, Governor Phil Bryant, we've named the stadium the Phil Bryant Volleyball Stadium, the University of Southern Mississippi, because you are an alumni of the University of Southern Miss, and I know you support your school being an alma mater of the University of Southern Mississippi. So I'm gonna need $5 million. Now, you know, I hear that there's this welfare money, this state welfare money for these poor folks. Well, you know, these poor white folks and them poor Negroes, we really don't give a damn about them because it's their fault that they poor, right? So maybe you could kind of segue, not too much, just give me $5 million so we could build this volleyball stadium because the girls need a new volleyball stadium. And I promised my daughter that. So can you help a brother out? Can you help a white brother out? Can we make that happen? So the former governor, Phil Bryant, said, well, now, you know, taking that money could be illegal. So let me look into that because I'm not trying to spend the rest of my years with an orange jumpsuit behind bars. And you'll never come to see my ass and put any money on the books to begin with. But he got the $5 million. Brett Favre got $5 million of money that was designated for the state welfare program in Mississippi. One of the poorest states, if not the poorest, somewhere in the lower 2 or 3. If you Google poorest states in America, I guarantee you Mississippi will be in the bottom 5, if not the poorest state. Somewhere between Mississippi and West Virginia, gotta be right there, the poorest states on the planet. with 30, almost 30, that's like mid-30s, I think 36, 37, 38% of the population of the entire state of Mississippi are African Americans. But there's a lot of poor, because there are more poor white folks on public assistance, on welfare, than black folks. You do know that, right? Well, you didn't know that? Well, now you know. So all those racist tropes, it was like, oh, you these welfare queens, these black women having all those, stop. Hold on, partner. No, the majority of people on welfare are white women, young white women, not black women. So check yourself before you wreck yourself. Just want to educate you here with receipts. Don't take my word for it. These are not my feelings. They're facts. You can Google it and find out for yourself. So Brett Favre, now he hadn't been indicted yet, but apparently you have, I believe the Justice Department is now, the United States Justice Department is looking into this, because that welfare money, even though it's designated, it's sent to the states, but they're getting that money from the feds. So it's taxpayer money. That's mine and yours. That was supposed to go to help welfare recipients, folks who are truly in need in the poorest state virtually on the planet. And Brett Favre's like, the hell with them. I'm gonna need $5 million. $5 million can go a long way. I guarantee you that $5 million would help a lot of families on welfare, families with children. Yes. He didn't give a damn about that. Can you imagine? Let's just switch names. Just imagine if LeBron James talked to the governor of Ohio or the governor of California, where he lives now, said, well, I'm gonna need about $5 million of that state welfare money, because they don't need it. What are they? They're gonna spend it, they're gonna blow it, buying lottery tickets and alcohol and weed. They don't need that money. They don't give it. They're not pulling themselves up by their bootstraps. But my son Bronny, his school, they need a brand new auditorium. And Governor, we put your name on it. We would name it in California. It would be the Gavin Newsom basketball arena. In Ohio, Governor DeWine, I believe, Governor DeWine. It would be the Governor DeWine, Mike DeWine basketball auditorium. And maybe the court could be the LeBron James court. Can you imagine if LeBron James would have got $5 million in welfare money that was designated to go to welfare recipients in the state he lives in? His ass would be out of the NBA and in jail, behind bars right now. So I just needed to point out the hypocrisy with that, because it's amazing to me, but then again, only in America. Only in America. Oh, yes. Whiteness has its privileges. There's a commercial called American Express. Membership has its privileges, yes. And whiteness, like American Express, has its privileges. Yeah, it does. Good luck with that, Mr. Favre. We keep an eye on you. Justice Department, I hope you're really doing a thorough investigation of Mr. Favre. Make an example out of his ass. That's what I got to say. All right, before I get out of here, listen, happy birthday today, September 26th. All right, Libras, it is your time to shine, Libras. Celebrating a birthday today, Cindy Heron from In Vogue, one of the members of In Vogue. A lot of folks had a crush on Cindy. They were like, man, Cindy is fine. Cindy Heron, 61 today? Wow. So that means all the members are, like Terry Ellis, and all the members of In Vogue are right around 60. Man, y'all getting old. Happy birthday, Cindy. Sean Stockman. Sean Stockman, member of Boys to Men. Sean Stockman is the big nickel, 50 today. Happy 50th birthday to Sean Stockman and the crew Boys to Men. Shout out to Boys to Men. Father MC came out in the 90s. MCA Uptown Records had the joint. Treat them like they want to be treated. You should treat them right. Had that dun 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 dun. One of my favorite songs. Father MC double nickel today, 55. Happy birthday, Father MC. As a matter of fact, if you Google the video, treat her like she wants to be treated, or treat them is actually, to be accurate, treat them like they want to be treated. You should treat them right. Guess who was singing that hook? Jodeci. Go look at the video. That was before Jodeci became Jodeci. You'll see Casey singing lead, killing it. Him and JoJo. Treat them like they want to be treated. You should treat them right. I love that song. So yes, go back and look at that video. That is like the early Jodeci, before they even got the bag. You could tell they went to the mall and picked out them outfits and just threw them on. But Father MC, happy birthday, brother. He had a nice little run in the 90s. Christina Milian, singer and actress, 41. And I got to send a special happy heavenly birthday to Andre Harrell. Speaking of Uptown Records. Andre Harrell is the brother that put Sean, Diddy, Love, whatever name he's going by today. Sean, Puffy, P. Diddy, Love, Combs. Andre Harrell put Sean Combs, put Diddy on. He brought him in. I think he started off as an intern, and he worked his way up through the ranks at Uptown Records, which was distributed by MCA. Back in the 90s, I had friends that worked at MCA. Uptown Records was like the hottest label for a minute. Uptown Records, Mary J. Blige, Jodeci, Heavy D and the Boys, Father MC. And I know I'm forgetting some. Jeff Redd, so many folks that was on that Uptown label. And Andre Harrell was the man. He eventually left Uptown and worked at MCA Records, and he tragically passed in the year 2000, I believe, of complications from COVID, I believe. So happy heavenly birthday to Andre Harrell, a legend in the music industry. And his legacy, anytime you see Puffy, you see Andre Harrell. Because without Andre Harrell, there would be no Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Sean Love Combs. At least not the one that you all know and love, we all know and love today. So that's today's show. Thank you for letting me be a part of your life. As always, God bless each and every one of you. God most of all, thank you for letting me do the Geno Jones Show. I come to you live Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Central, 3:30 p.m. on the West Coast. Please subscribe to the Geno Jones Show. Please subscribe to the Geno Jones channel, YouTube channel. Tell everybody, or as Nelly would say, everybody, tell everybody you know to subscribe to the Geno Jones Show on the Geno Jones YouTube channel. Subscribe, share this and every episode, copy the link, like every episode, and binge watch all my back episodes. Make it instead of a Monday night football, make it a Monday night with Geno night. Binge watching all the back episodes of the Geno Jones Show. And then let me know. Shout out to everybody. Hello, LaFrancis Porter. How are you? As a matter of fact, when I'm on camera live, I have a live chat room that is open. So I kind of talk to people, and I look down and see. To my number one fan and my executive producer, my mother, how are you? Mother, you know I love you more than life itself, and I'll talk to you shortly. The next live edition of the Geno Jones Show is going to be on tomorrow, Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Central, 3:30 p.m. on the West Coast. Once again, let me shout out to Markel Bailey, the official barber and hairstylist. Keep the do right. The official barber and hairstylist of the Geno Jones Show. Check him out on Instagram. Kel be cutting up because Kel be cutting up his ass off. Well, his Instagram is KELBECUTTINUP. Kel be cutting up. Allie Jones is the drip director, the official wardrobe consultant and stylist for the Geno Jones Show. You can check Allie out on Instagram. It's LX.NCL underscores a little dash at the bottom. L like Lexi, X like extra, dot N like Nanette, C like Charlie, L like Lexi underscore after that last L. All right. Me and you tomorrow live, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Go and enjoy all my back episodes. We are approaching the official 2-year anniversary of the Geno Jones Show in a little over a week. So we'll be talking more about that later, looking to get some special guests in for you. In the meantime, I love each and every one of you. You, and especially you. So until tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. live, enjoy my back episodes. And as always, be blessed and pray for peace. Thanks for watching.
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of The Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.